On export shipments of corn, note here that this blue line is the weekly seasonal pace that we need to be on to hit USDA's target. For much of the first several months of the marketing year, we were well below that blue line. Now we're above it, and now we're even to the point where this last week, export shipments of corn hit a record, at least as far as my records go back the last 25 years. It's hard to imagine that we hit a bigger total ahead of that. I can't definitively say that we didn't. But as far as the last 25 years, a record better than 76 million bushels shipped. We need to ship about 55 million bushels per week on average in order to hit USDA's target. So right on in here is what we need to hit the USDA's target. On soybeans, we need to average about 25 million. So combine those together, that's about 80 million bushels, primarily going through the Gulf. That's doable. When you look at world FOB prices, we're the cheapest corn in the world right now, thanks to the strong basis that we see in Argentina, Brazil, and Ukraine. Excuse me. China corn supply continues to ratchet lower from a 186-day supply a couple of years ago down to 120-day supply this year. We keep this pace up. We're going to, next year, looks like get down to that level around 90-day supply, where in the past, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, China started allowing a ratcheting up of corn imports. Now, the big question mark is here, what's the size of reserve? This does not include the reserve corn in it. So what is the size of the reserve? Well, there's various people out there who say they know, but they don't. I mean, USDA says they don't know. USDA attaché in China doesn't know. Nobody really knows what the size of that reserve is. We also don't know what the quality of it is. And some indications in the past is there are significant quality problems in it. We should get a better look again later this week. China is going to, and we've been anticipating this now for nearly a month, China is going to release another round of about 275 million bushels of corn from years 2014, 15, 16, and 17. I think 17 is included, but at least 14, 15, 16 for auction. Their base price is between like $5.25 a bushel to $5.85 per bushel, which is well below their domestic market. So that tells us it's probably got some quality issues. Next we want to watch is, does it go for the base price? How much of it goes for that base price, or does it get bid up to a higher level? That should tell us a great deal about the quality of the corn coming out of reserve and give us a little better indication of how quickly we can anticipate world fundamentals improving to add more support to our price, or whether it's going to be a couple of years before we really see that happen. If we look at world supplies right now, we're at a 68-day supply according to USDA data. If you remove China and remove the United States, the rest of the world's at a 46-day supply, just above the 40-day supply we saw back in 2012. When we saw record prices back in that era. And so it's just-in-time supplies outside the United States and China. The market's comfortable with that as long as it knows it can come to the United States and get it.